Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my recipe for this spicy and delicious shrimp curry. Now in this shrimp curry, I'm going to be adding some Saijan, also known as drumsticks, as well as some green mangoes to give it that beautiful sour flavor. So if you are ready to learn how to make this amazing shrimp curry, get your rice or roti ready and we're going to get straight into it. So you want to start off first in a heavy bottom pot. I pulled out my curry heat today to go ahead and make this dish. I have it on about a medium to medium high heat, and I went in with some light tasting oil. I'm using vegetable oil today, but you can use whatever type of light tasting oil that you want. So once that oil heats up just a little bit, you are going to go in with your washed and your cleaned shrimp. Make sure you wash those shrimp really well with some lime or vinegar or a little bit of salt, and make sure you devein them properly as you're cleaning them. Now all you're going to do is stir these around and allow them to cook for just about 2 to 3 minutes until they spring their own natural juices. After about 3 minutes, my shrimp released all of its natural juices and those juices have evaporated. Basically, you want to do that to ensure that the shrimp does not have a rank or a very fresh taste to it. Now basically, after about 3 to 4 minutes, if the shrimp still has a lot of liquid in the pot, you can just go ahead and put it in a colander or some sort of strainer and discard all of those natural juices and set your shrimp aside. As you guys can see, I put my shrimp in a bowl. I'm going to set that aside while I work on the rest of the curry. And once you finish steaming your shrimp, it is time to work on the actual seasonings for the curry paste. So in my little ramekin here, I have some curry powder as well as some masala. I have a homemade masala recipe up on my channel that I'll link right up here in the right hand corner. And into that, I am going in with some crushed garlic and hot pepper. Once you add all of those three ingredients together into the ramekin, you're going to go ahead and add in some water, mix it up really well until you get a nice thick paste. So I cleaned out my heavy bottom pot and I'm going in with some more vegetable oil, so this way I can fry up my veggies and my seasonings to put this shrimp curry together. Now once this oil heats up on about a medium to medium high heat, we're going to go in with some sliced onions as well as some chopped scallions. Now on top of this, I am also going to go in with some pimento peppers just because I have them on hand. If you don't have the pimento peppers on hand, you can feel free to omit them. And basically I'm going to stir these ingredients around and I'm going to let them cook for just about 1 to 2 minutes until they get a little bit of a golden brown color. It's been about 2 minutes and everything's cooking up really nice. Everything has a little bit of a golden brown color now. So I'm going in with my curry paste that I made. You want to go ahead and add that in and stir it up really well and cook it down for about 5 to 6 minutes until you see the oil releasing back from the spice mixture and until you see it sticking to the bottom of the pot a little bit. Again, I always say about 5 to 6 minutes is the perfect amount of time to cook your curry paste, so this way all of that raw curry flavor can cook out. And somewhere throughout this process of cooking your curry paste, you want to go in with some salt. I love adding salt while cooking down my curry paste with my seasonings because it starts to build up the flavors of the dish. I find that when you do not add salt during this stage, the end result of the curry does not have that full body flavor. My curry mixture has been cooking for about 6 minutes at this point. As you guys can see, it is sticking a little bit or catching at the bottom of the pot, and it has started to release back all of the oil from the spice mixture. So what I'm doing now is I'm going in with my Saijan that I have peeled, and this is fresh Saijan that I got off my tree, but I did peel them and put them in my freezer. I have some green mango that I've chopped. I've peeled it and I've taken out the membrane in the inside of the seed. I also went in with a few okras that I've chopped the stems off of, and I went in with a few pieces of tomato. Now all of these ingredients are going to add a really nice tart flavor and just lend a different type of flavor to this shrimp curry. Once you add your okra, the Saijan, the mangoes, as well as the tomatoes in, you want to bunche them down or saute them down in that spice mixture for just about 1 to 2 minutes, so this way they can sear in the spice mixture and they can cook down a little bit. After about 2 minutes, you are going to go in with some water and you just want to cover all of these ingredients, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to cook this down until the green mango is nice and soft. The reason why we want to cook all of these ingredients before adding our shrimp to the pot is because the shrimp takes no time to cook, and we also already half cooked it when we were steaming it. So make sure to cook this down until the mango is done. While these ingredients are cooking down, every so often you're going to want to go in with your spoon and poke at the mango and see if it's softening up at all. Now sometimes you'll get a really green mango like I have today, and sometimes the mango will start to turn just a little bit ripe, and that will tend to make it cook a little faster. So you're just going to want to go ahead and keep gauging it until your mango is nice and soft. And if the water is drying up too much, then you're going to want to add in a little bit more so it can help everything to boil down. So my mixture has been bubbling away for about 15 minutes at this point. As you guys can see, the mangoes are softening up really nice. They are totally done. The Saijan has softened up a little bit and the okras are nice and fully cooked at this point. Now, as you guys can see, my gravy is to how I want it. If you want it to thicken up more, make sure you let it boil down a little bit more. And at this point, you also want to taste the gravy for salt, just to make sure that it has enough seasoning to it. Now, once you do all of those things, you can add in your par-cooked shrimp. And you're going to cover it again and let it steam for just about 3 to 4 minutes until the shrimp is fully cooked and it can marinate with all of those flavors in the pot. So my shrimp curry has been cooking for an additional 4 minutes, and as you guys can see, the curry sauce has thickened up a little bit more and everything has cooked down really well. So at this point, I'm turning off the heat. I tasted it for salt and any other seasonings and it was perfect. I'm going to top it off with some fresh scallions, and if you wanted to, you can mix in some fresh green seasoning, or you can even top it with cilantro or chopped culantro. Today I'm serving my shrimp curry up with some dal and rice as well as some homemade coconut choka. Now if you want to see the dal recipe or the coconut choka recipes, they will be linked down in the description box below, so be sure to look there along for the ingredients and the measurements on how to make this shrimp curry. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a nice big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed yet, and of course leave your amazing comments down below, and I'll see you guys again very soon in one of my next videos.